everybody. So today we're going to have the next tasting of Mr. Beer's Diablo IPA. I did do a full brew day and first tasting on this, so I would go back and check that out before you finish this one. So this is it, Diablo IPA. It is a syrup-based extract kit. So when you get it, you might not find the directions under the lid. You actually have to cut it, and it will show you everything on here. Now for mine, I'm guessing because I never labeled them, I brewed this on 111. It came out to be 11 bricks, ended at 6 bricks, 4.36% ABV. Are you expecting a lot from this? Me, no. I have tasted it once. Do I kind of remember? Yes, I remember it was a red color. I'm sure it was lacking in hops, but you could always buy this kit, and if you have some hops, add them to bring it up, and we might do that on some of these. I can push it in a little bit. This is a reusable cap, so let's go ahead and open it, see what we get. Okay, yes, on there. Go ahead and get it into a glass. Yep, that's pretty much the color I was thinking it was. So this is 3 months old. So I'm surprised we don't have a head. Dirty Glass Mafia. What head I do have is off-white tannish. It almost looks like pop from here. Holy cow. Let's see if I can get some of these bubbles off here without breaking the glass. Color, yeah, very amber. Like a darker amber, looks solid, almost like a red IPA. If anything, very, very clear. Now, should it be clear? I would say yes, as long as you're not sucking a whole bunch of yeast into your bottles, because all the hops are already put into the brew. They boil it down to a very thick syrup, and that's what you get. So it looks, you could say it's a cherry cola pop, maybe a touch lighter. But for the most part, it looks more pop-like than anything. Let's go ahead and smell. Definitely malty, a little roasted malt, almost like that Crystal 60, maybe even going to a Crystal 80. I almost want to say like some nuttiness, almost like a brown, with that nuttiness in there, almost like an over roasted note. Yeah, if anything, I can say like a malty nuttiness is what I get out of this. Let's go ahead and taste. I would say it's a brown. Like a brown with some nuttiness, roasted malt. Aftertaste, you get that maltiness, what I get from like an extract. Because I think when you boil that down, you're still going to get a little bit more maltiness than if you do like an all grain batch. That's just me. And that's what I get in the aftertaste of this. Almost like licking the syrup is the aftertaste in my mouth with some nuttiness. Hops, like nothing. You could give this to somebody and tell them it's a brown. And if they knew kind of the realm of a brown, they would say, okay, yeah, that's what it is. That nuttiness is still in there, that malty nuttiness. I'm surprised we don't have a head. I do have another kit. IPA from them that I'm gonna make, so we'll have to see if that one has a head. I'm surprised it doesn't. Carbonation level feels fine on the thinner side, especially for what you're thinking of brown. I think it would be almost pushing medium, and it's very, very light. I'm sorry. It's probably in between light and medium. But I still think it's good. Would I call it an IPA? No. Not now. I don't know what I did at the first review, but this is more along the lines of a brown. Still a good beer, but if you're not a brown fan, if you're looking for an IPA, my guess is you should get this kit, brew it, add some hops, dry hops or whirlpool hops, something like that, because to me there's no hops at all in this. And being 4 months old, you should still get that hop character, something in there. I've got hundreds of videos of beers that are, let's say, 4+ months old that I've made that still have a hop bite. Some have gotten worse, or the perceived bitterness is more. This is like a brown where you would just use enough just to balance it out, and that's it. So still good. I'll still keep them. I would still drink this if I made a 5 gallon. Now this was a 2 gallon batch, but even if you could make a 5 gallon batch, definitely one for fall. I would make a 5 gallon batch and drink it all day. So if you enjoyed this homebrew video, check some more out over here. And until next time, happy brewing.